Now what? What you do?
Me up on ya. Make sure I keep my eyes on ya.
Hey y'all, we back live on the She Jet Show.
We back. To the She Shed. Where we get the head. Hey, get the bread. Then leave. Thank y'all so much for coming back with us.
It goes down in the She Shed.
So what's up? So we done already, had our little rendezvous about Miss Williams. We're gonna leave that where that's at. She gonna be happy. She said F everybody's negative energy. Yes. And you're allowed to buy your baby mama a gift. Period.
If she's a good mom.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I would not think he even thinking about it if she's trash. He probably looking for child support on her ass. And
the trying to get his reduced. Shit.
If he's on child support and good, that's fucked up. But either way, so now we also going to talk about how people be dating, but we're going to talk about the same sex. We're going to talk about my girl got a girlfriend. And I still got kids. So when you're dating a female, do you want them to ever be like, this is your dad? Or would you be like,
you gotta be more specific to people?
Yeah, how
you're
you
laying out your kids?
How do you feel
to your
about
man, woman?
Okay, so people, females, or males.
Okay, yeah,
you're in the same sex situation, but the person that you're dating identifies with the masculine. For example, there's two women, a female, which is considered a femme, I believe. I don't know the lingo all the way, and then a stud, which I believe personifies a male energy. And so the femme has a kid,
yes,
right?
Or the stud has the kid.
Well, would it make?
Because you want to ask.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess. Right. I guess my thing is the name association. Should the stud call?
Yeah. Would you
be called a dad?
Yeah, because he identifies as a man.
Or would you be? Oh no. Or would you just be having two moms?
That's what I feel like the kid should be introduced with like it's two moms.
Two moms.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
And now that that's what I was trying to. I was like, I've seen the scenario.
Put my kid's head up though.
Huh?
I say to not mess my kid's head up, I would want them to say two moms because at the end of the day, you're still a woman.
You're still a woman. Even though you're dressed up like a man.
Even though you're dressed up like a man.
Some women really identify as a man.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I was about to say too. Or what if they become trans?
I mean, in certain situations, you
they
gotta teach your kids to
now she got a pipe.
Mind. But I try, like my kids, I try to get them to respect their mind. I'm not gonna. If a person is dead set that I'm a boy, even though I know you a girl,
was shaky.
You dead set.
Like Caitlyn Jenner type shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not finna still keep calling you Bruce. And you didn't did all this shit. At least
to be
Caitlyn. At least I can do.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I can see that. But see, I had a homegirl, which I was growing up with, and she had a mom and she had an auntie.
Oh, see,
right?
That's that bullshit.
That's that bullshit.
No,
it's
that
that
uncle.
We got a bunch of uncles, Chloe. I still ain't seen them niggas no more.
Okay.
But her auntie, and I don't know, maybe I was just so in tune then, and I didn't know too much about gay stuff, but I was just like, this shit don't make sense that your auntie and your mama stay in the same room.
Yeah.
I said that all, and this you ain't even got a little house.
Don't do that.
I was like, got a couch, a bed,
right,
floor, pallets, something. Y'all looking real, and y'all done moved here, so you ain't even scope out the place like we need 4 bedrooms. So I was like, so when I was younger and I'm watching it, I'm like, man, this look a little weird, but I don't know. Right. And she acting like this her auntie for real, but I'm like, very studdish, you know what I'm saying? Military, all of this. So she, I mean, like, the lady had her short hair.
Okay, no, hold on, because you ain't gonna do me like that.
Both of them were in the military, but the woman was the woman, and you could just tell she don't want to be a woman. Like, she just is like cock strong, like, and she's skinny as hell, but she was just like, so I'm looking around and I'm like, okay. So later on, I asked my mom, and she just laughs about it because, you know, parents already know what the fuck going on. So she just laughs like, girl, whatever. Yeah, you know how people is. And I was like, okay. So fast forward about 5-10 years. Mind you, this is a childhood. So I'm young, like 9.
Yeah.
We're in like high school, right? We're in high school now. And I'm like, Now the mom then came out happily married to your auntie. When do you be like, hold the fuck up? Like, why would you even play with your kids like that? Or you know what I'm saying? Don't you think that damages the kids? Like why would
Santa Claus, Tooth Fairy?
And I
right along the lines of telling them fables.
heavy. That's for real. After living that long of your life, this is your auntie. And then in high school, now this is your mama's wife.
Auntie wife.
You're like, man, you could have been told me this. When is a good time to break it to your kids? You know,
when do you tell the truth?
When do you tell the truth about your sexuality?
So, are you for the stud being called dad?
No,
celebrating Father's Day?
It just depends on the situation. I would still explain to my baby the situation. Like, if we not finna argue with Brittany about calling her Bruce, you know what I'm saying? Okay,
her name is Bruce.
I'm gonna let you know that Brittany is really Bruce, okay? But we gonna respect Brittany's mind because she wants to be called Bruce and she's serious about that.
Okay, so when your kids come back and tell you that they want to do the same thing, will you be against it? Because you kind of brought this to them anyway.
No, it's a lot of shit brought to them already. You gotta navigate the shit. They go to public school.
They do.
You know what I'm saying?
She said you gotta navigate the shit.
Yeah, I can't control it all. Like my baby in elementary, she told me the 2 boys in her class like each other. I can't tell her no, that ain't the truth. When you in the class all day, you see the fuck.
She's like, I'm watching this, and they like each other.
I'm like, I'm asking them, do you like boys? You got somebody in your class? The 2 boys in my class like each other. So that's not an option, mama. Shoot. I'm like, golly, elementary. But I remember watching shows as a kid where
inappropriate
little kids like having gender crisis, like Dwayne Wade. You got people who are that accepting now around kids who you trying to raise to be play with boys, play with trucks, dogs, play with, if you raising your child like that and you got they experiencing these relationships with these kids too. All I can do is navigate their experiences. I can't change
what they become.
You know what I'm saying? Even if I didn't expose it to it, I still have to be accountable that they were exposed to it.
Mm-hmm. Also, do you think because you was a freak, you think your kids gonna be a freak?
No, that's crazy.
You know they be like, your mama taught me that or some shit.
I ain't smoke crack.
Well, no, bitch, I wasn't gonna say that.
I'm just saying that.
Wait a minute.
I always got the crack. I'm sorry, y'all.
No, I'm just saying. I was always taught, and I teach my kids that I don't like bandwagon shit like that. They can't come tell me, oh, I want to do this because somebody. I don't care if that is the real reason. In your mind, you better formulate some more shit, a way to tell me I want to do it because I want to do it. You know?
Okay. So, but what if they're doing it because you did it though? That's what I'm saying. So if you just magically get a girlfriend,
it's still accountability.
Okay.
You still, just like I got to deal with the consequences. Just because if you call yourself want to be a follower and just doing stuff, okay, you still got to deal with consequences just like anybody else do. Whatever reason behind it, hopefully you learned your lesson and stop doing shit because somebody else did it.
True.
But
you
all gotta live and learn.
What? I just realized what's fucked up is this person who I was thinking about your situation is, so in their mind, that's what an auntie is.
Mm-hmm.
So for the rest of their life,
when they hear auntie,
they're gonna think that an auntie is a person who sleeps in the room with your mom. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. You're fucking them up.
Yeah,
with way more stuff
way beyond generational.
And now they're both. The girl's gay. The oldest daughter. Now she deals with women too. So it's like, did that happen?
Sometime I see that a lot, but how do it kind of fucks up your perception of what's acceptable type of relationships with family?
Mm-hmm.
Kids can get messed on from uncles and shit, but you seeing mama call Annie girlfriend and they doing girlfriend type shit and with Amy, so it shouldn't be wrong for uncle to touch me. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the type of shit that will kind
Mess
of
you up,
bother
yeah.
me.
Fuck with it. That's what I'm saying.
You know?
People don't understand the effects of the stuff that they do.
It's a whole
Not
ripple.
saying to deny, I don't know,
Yeah, but
deny your true happiness, but it's like, just say we flip the script and it's two men and one of the men is dominant and the other one is the feminine one. So he's the female mother of it. And what if he's like, hey, call me mom? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they celebrate Mother's Day and he's the one celebrated. And this kid is like, you know what I mean? You got to think about that shit. Like, and there are gay men that adopt kids and have, you know what I'm saying?
I just feel
Surrogates
like
and shit.
that's still simple as a conversation of free will, because
It's not that easy to explain, though.
I mean, it's not.
That's probably why you would hide it for that long. But
it's not easy to live either. You
It's
get what
not.
I'm saying? So
it's a choice to live, though.
Exactly. That don't mean my choices have to be yours.
Right, but if we're all under the same roof, I would think we all need to be on one accord. I wouldn't want to keep damaging somebody that I know is watching me.
But it's
or their
still true. It's like,
that's what I'm saying. The kid is watching me. Like,
but
my
if
kid is
you
watching me. My
chose
daughter is
to
watching
be
me.
with somebody who's flamboyant and you're gay, you get what I'm saying? And that's their preference.
Mm-hmm.
This is not the first time a child gonna have to see a situation like that and make a pimp decision on this is not what I want for my life. This not gonna be.
But when you're
know?
living with it, it kind of makes it seem like
it's okay.
a norm.
It's normal. It's like, have you ever watched Hoarders? Like people that grow up in those houses, they don't know that what a clean house is because they don't. Because that's compared to a house that's clean. It's a normal to them. They don't. I'm telling you.
But stuff like that, when you grow up in situations like that, you either be so that way or so against it. You get what I'm saying? So
I'm saying for the longest time though,
you don't
as a
know you're
kid,
doing it.
you don't even know that what you're living in is. You don't know that your neighbor don't live like that. You thinking all the kids they all the same. You don't know this is your norm.
It's gonna be like
just like this
stuff.
Yeah. Because it's like this at my house. Like that's how kids think. You got to think like kids. Even though you might explain it to them, they still don't have the capacity to like
outside of what they see.
You know what I'm saying? To think deep about it.
You're
like
only thinking about the access you're showing your child. We only a parent. Your kid is at home less time than they at school. Less time than that's the smart. Like look, think about what time how much your kids at home. You get home, your kids in bed by 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Their mostly influence is out there too. That's why I say. It's also about just navigating the shit they already exposed to.
Right.
It's just because your house ain't the only house. They got friends, they talking, they doing this. I knew about sex in like the first grade. My mama didn't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like I didn't learn.
Kids show my kids porn in daycare.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of just about showing your kids how to choose for themselves and navigating through shit that's already gonna be happening. This is a lot of stuff that wasn't acceptable when we was kids is acceptable now in schools and shit like that. It's just choosing your own path now.
Right.
You know, I grew up in a house that wouldn't. I mean, my house when I was a kid, it wasn't just like that. But now, that don't mean my siblings or any of us have nasty houses or accept shit like that. It's just personal choice.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying up into a certain age, like a kid that's just growing up in the house, they're 3 years old, they're 4 years old, they're not going nowhere else. They're just, you know what I mean? It's not until they actually go into society and go into school and then go to somebody else's house for that first time. Do they even?
And it's more like a shocking situation. Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
but they got walls.
Then they'll start comparing. You know, the two.
That's gonna always happen. Like think about kids.
They compare everything.
That's gonna be something you do for the rest of your life. That's how you reason. That's how you figure out what's right, what's acceptable by looking and reasoning and checking out situations. Because you're not gonna get everything you need as a kid from your parents.
No, I agree.
You're not gonna get it from. You know, it's gonna be life experiences and other stuff that teach you how you. You know, they cultivate your thinking.
I can dig that, man.
With that being said, I think, like I said, I think people should be exactly like
that's what I was
more cognizant of that. They tell themselves that the kid's not affected. They're like, oh, they're not affected by it. Now, how can you not think that they're affected by it? Like, how can you not?
A lot of things.
That's just probably a
defense mechanism.
Yeah,
they're just trying to be like
or to deflect it. Most people don't like you to tell them about their kids anyway. most parents, you can't tell them.
That is a hell of a conversation.
You know, most parents I see, you can't tell them that their kids doing. It's just something they'll have to see for themselves. You know.
Because I think I told my niece one time, at that, she's wearing a skirt. Close your legs, girl. You got a skirt on. Something that simple. The mom says, "That is not your child. Don't tell my child nothing to do." I looked and said, "Trust me, you will not hear me say anything else."
See, in situations.
And it was no sitter after that. It was not, I can't tell them what to do, so why would I even keep them around me?
Exactly.
It takes a village, I thought.
It do, but some people are just so set on I don't know if they just think they know what's best, or they just I really have never understood. I always like advice, so I don't know. When it comes to parenting, there ain't no book to this. So if I see somebody doing something a little different or better, I'm gonna try to take heed to that. I'm never gonna be like, "Oh, you don't know what you did." I
know this shit don't come with no manual. But a lot of kids or people I know that are grown adults now, they resent their parent, even mostly until you become a parent. But sometimes even then, you still resent your parent for shit that happened in your childhood. Like, this shit come with a manual. Like, yeah, I try to tell my kids, we're all broken people trying to piece together the best parts of ourselves to give to you. You get what I'm saying?
I like that.
Everybody was already fucked up. You know, I can't give you what I don't have. I tell my kids that too, because I didn't have, I lost both my parents before I was 6. I can't give you what I don't have, but that doesn't mean it's not attainable.
Okay.
I'm quick to say, go look it up. Go research. Go, don't think it just gotta stop because one motherfucker tell you no, or you don't get it in one place. But you still got to be mindful how you do it. The accountability on, the moves you make.
I can understand that.
Because parents you raised them kids, you did the best you could, broken as fuck, and you may have fucked up, and then they be holding themselves accountable for this. Let that shit go. You did the best you fucking could.
Like if the parents get divorced, the kids blame
be mad
themselves.
About or your mama, she became an alcoholic. You don't know what the fuck that she didn't do. You know what? You don't look at all that before you just automatically say, "Oh, my mama was terrible," and this shit. You don't know what the fuck she dealt with your daddy. It beat upside the head when you close the door, or just to make sure you have,
Right. That be the people that stay married until the kid gets 18.
Crazy shit.
Burn the fuck.
Which is toxic as fuck. I feel like wrong is wrong. That shit is toxic. And people really be thinking they doing something by staying with they baby daddy and unhappy. You just teaching your kid to settle for bullshit for what? If anything, you should be true to your happiness. Like, if you fuck around and have a baby with somebody, I'm not going to tell my son, and I'm going to have one. I'm not going to tell him you got to stay with her because y'all made a baby. You have to take care of your responsibility, but don't play with that girl's feelings trying to, you don't want to be with her. Like, no, don't try to play house.
Sticking your dick in it. I'm going to be telling my boys, everywhere you put your dick in is a baby.
Yeah, we're going to say that, but still be responsible if you're a dude.
I'm like, you see how close y'all are in age?
And think about that shit as you putting it in too. Shit, that this could be a possibility. I gotta be stuck with this bitch for 18 years. Think about that as you entering these little girls. Think past go.
I'm gonna be that crazy ass mama, so I don't think they're gonna be ready for me anyway.
Grandmother.
What? The fuck?
CJ, I know he got about 3 biscuits.
Granny B. Right. Granny B in the building. Don't be calling me grandma.
I'm not gonna be that granny.
Don't be grandma. Glammy B. We playing in the building. Right.
I'm going to grandma's house.
I'm still gonna be on We Love the Jam. Right. Y'all come to the station. I'm gonna talk my shit.
Okay, listen to grandma's.
Grandma's on Instagram. Your grandma got an Instagram? Right. Hell no.
I got a better following than you. Don't get mad at me. Nigga get mad at me because don't be lit. Oh, baby. Nah, but for real,
We gonna beat them. Eventually, they gonna think we lame. Like my kids think.
my kids ain't never gonna think I'm lame.
They got
You stupid.
Shit.
Yeah, but I'm lame.
I'm the coolest old lady they know.
they don't think I act like most parents, but they don't think I'm hip either. Though. I
No?
don't think they think I'm just cool either. Like they call my music the stuff I want to listen to old people music.
Can you believe our shit is old people music?
Ain't that some
Nigga, the millennial tour, nigga, motherfuckers excited, bro. That is our oldies.
Okay,
What the fuck?
excited.
Pretty Ricky is our old school.
I was asking my kids, do
Me
y'all know
too.
the Millie? I had to
The
show
Millie War?
them Millie Wop.
She's doing too much with the babies.
She said she doing too much with the babies.
No,
The
I was
littles.
like, that ain't old. That's not old. That's not that old, right? Millie Wop. They just look.
You know how many
like,
shit they got going on now? They doing all this. You know, I can't do none of this shit. But they got a bunch of shit going on. And
They
it ain't
think
the
I
Millie or the Wop. It probably is, but they named it something else. You know, they doing shit like that. This is the brush your teeth, nah, bitch.
Man.
The broom sweep.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, they got
Niggas
a
don't
mop
never-
song, bitch. I said,
Oh,
fuck yeah, my
mop.
kids talking about- They said it, and I'm laughing like y'all making up shit now. Then when I heard them play, I said, get the fuck.
And,
I'm ready to
and
make
the
a
kids
fucking
still
hit.
ain't mopping in real life.
Okay,
You
and that's what I
I
said.
was just gonna say,
I
y'all
said y'all got the action.
fucking
Grab a one and soak it.
actually practice the shit
Hit
in
that
real
thing
life.
real quick. Let me show.
Okay.
Let me see.
The dance ain't help shit.
Not a damn thing. I said that shit like I got a kid or a mop. I ain't got now one of those things. I got
You
that.
got a Swiffer.
I don't got that.
Swiffer.
Got the
Okay.
Swiffer wet.
Swiffer
No,
works.
she got. I wish I could find that damn robot.
It's over there. He chilling.
But
Rumba.
when I heard that song, I was like, nigga, I got a couple of hits up in me.
I
If y'all doing this to this shit.
was mad when they remade Nuck If You Buck. Remember when they did a new Nuck If You Buck? It's called
Oh,
Juju
yeah.
on the Beat or
Juju
some
on the
shit.
beat, yeah.
Oh,
They're
that's
like,
what that was.
But it's really not. I heard
It's
that shit,
definitely Nuck If
and
You-
I'm thinking Nuck If You Buck finna come
gotta
on,
hit it.
and then Juju on the
I come in the club.
Oh,
He like, oh,
that's not
they
it.
doing this one instead.
Oh.
They like, oh, this is Juju. No, this is Nuck If You Buck. This is responsible for people getting knocked out in the club.
Tonight.
Okay,
Your ass dropped tonight. I don't give a
they're
fuck.
good.
How long the beef was?
Remember when that
Songs
shit used
I
to
gotta
come
watch my
on?
sister's
What?
club. What?
Nuck
I
If
couldn't
You
wait to
Buck.
have my kidney twisted in too, bitch. I come in the
Nah.
What?
Diamond. Yeah.
What?
Oh,
Shaking
Lord.
my dress.
Oh,
that
my
used to be
goodness.
good.
Man, I could've
She
come
used
through
to
that
go
thing.
head on that
Little short
one.
ass bitch. Get
Yeah, she did
I don't
come through
care.
with the shits.
Just
How's my boo?
But no, Juju on the beat.
It's Juju on the beat now. Has anybody met Juju?
No, haven't heard of him. Has anyone heard of him since?
No beats. No beats since
Oh.
that beat. Because they know they stealing shit. But either way. Just like Portia.
One hit, one. Oh, Lord. Portia. Oh, Portia. Please marry that man. At least stay together 5
At
years.
least stay together. Fuck
so
the
people can
married
leave you
part.
alone.
You be like,
It's
oh,
just
last.
one contract to the next.
Mm-hmm. For both of them.
I
She
look
done been
at it.
engaged about 10 times.
She been married about 3 times.
Married? She got all the way married? She was engaged then,
Oh.
sis. Engaged.
So the baby daddy, wasn't she married to the baby daddy?
No. They supposed to get married.
The baby daddy? They didn't get married?
No, sis.
Damn.
Shit. Fuck it.
Hey,
Be
be like that
fiance.
sometime, Portia.
Fuck it. Be a fiance. Would you be a fiance at least, Lovey?
About to be on papers? No. That's what the fiance is. About to be on papers. No.
It's just
So
the
what if
thought
a
of,
man
okay.
checked off all your boxes and that's all he wanted? And he was cool with poly everything.
Mm.
Living a poly life. Well, he was like, I need to be that one for you. I want to know.
The main husband?
He can't be a poly life
He could be a main
and be the
husband.
one. That's not even
You
how
could be
poly
one
works.
of the ones.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
just
that's not even the
there be
mindset.
married people who still do their thing.
Married but have a boyfriend or girlfriend?
Remember, you was telling me about the
I'm going to do
situation?
it. Oh, what?
No, on the Breakfast Club. On the
Oh,
Breakfast-
yeah. The lady was saying, like, she has a husband. They both have relationships outside of that. They call it single something.
Single poly.
Single poly, boom.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said, but she also has a girlfriend. And then the girlfriend doesn't want to fuck with her or her husband or her boyfriend. No, they want to fuck. She wants the girlfriend wants her to fuck her and her husband,
Mhm.
but the girlfriend don't want to fuck none of her niggas.
That's a lot.
Because she got more than one nigga. She has a husband, a boyfriend, and a girlfriend.
She nigga hot, probably. Damn. How
She
many
said-
dicks you want me to take, man? When I only want
All of them. She said all of them.
All I be listening to every day is like it's getting
That
closer and
is
closer to my two
crazy.
husbands. Keep
I
running
am
it on
on
radio.
Don't be trying to steal my brother husband dream. I remember I told you about it.
She since I've been knowing her, she been
Since Home
okay.
Depot. I'm dead ass. I've been.
Okay, so
I
we
told you I
both
watched
on
the
the same
Savages.
journey. Oh, so when I said it, you was like, yes.
That's why I was like, finally, somebody feels me.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
know.
I've been-
Okay.
Yes, I've been wanting these two husbands for a while now.
Okay.
They
That's
just
why
don't
she
want to
had
work
these
with
two
me.
little boys. That's what she
That's
said.
why I said I need two of them. Everybody, I need two of all everything.
Jeez Louise.
And that's it. As long as I got two, I'm good with you. And him.
What if you found brother husbands, but they ended up they were bisexual?
Would you date a bisexual man?
Yes.
You would date a bisexual man?
Mm-hmm. I have dated a bisexual man. Let's just clear all that up. I know, right?
Tell me about
When?
this.
And what
I
year?
think we're running out, so
We got 5 minutes left.
she didn't add it to me.
You know.
No, it's just 5 minutes.
See,
How did you find
Tell
out?
me
Did
what
you know
year
he was
this was.
I
bisexual?
did not know he was bisexual. Let's clear
He
this up.
told you?
How did you find out?
We both asking the same questions in 2 different ways at the same time.
Trying to see who it is if I know.
No, you don't know. No.
I don't know.
You don't know.
He wasn't out here.
You wasn't out here. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all very close-minded here.
Not me. I'm very
not, but you're not from here.
Touche.
The people here is just like
True.
just me and
Continue
you.
with the story, bitch. Come on now.
What story?
Yeah, I'm saying,
So,
like, how did you find out he was a bisexual? Really, there's no such, in my mind, there's no such thing as bisexual man. It's just kind of like you're gay.
And
Yeah.
that's what I said too. So this is what happened. I can't even tell y'all this, man. 'Cause it's not.
said.
Nah, this ain't. It gets explicit.
Okay, it's the she
It
said,
happened
though.
in the bedroom. That's how I found out.
Okay,
Because I be just doing shit, trying shit, won't work, just to see what happened,
right.
just to see where they at.
Right.
Especially if I've seen any type of inkling. Because I
So
mean, I
you
be
try
very,
to test
I'ma
the
push it
water.
to the limit.
And then you see the response.
And I told you about.
This is not as close to your story.
Okay.
It's just like that story is not relevant to mine.
Like,
This
you
is
know,
parallel.
cute.
Right, what you said was cute. Oh man.
So I be just pushing shit to the limit, and then like they really enjoyed the things that was happening, right?
Yeah.
So
They.
no, I mean I couldn't say the person, the
Oh.
person, that
Yeah.
one person enjoyed the thing.
I sound like something like they. Sorry,
It was
continue. Okay.
And then I just feel so bad because I hope you're not watching me. And he just was enjoying a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then so when I'm in the mood, I'm gonna say some things, I'm gonna do some things. But as I'm saying things, it's really in my mind. Like in my mind,
You testing the water.
I'm really trying to see what you finna say back. How you answer this, it's finna let me know how we finna rock from here on out.
Right.
So as he's saying, I'm saying this shit, and then he's answering it definitely not in a straight way, right? So I'm over here like, okay. So I know what you is. Like you don't even know I know I'm peeping
But
shit.
did you like that, or did you?
Oh, I loved it. But
Okay.
it was on the moment I was good to go, but
Right.
But after that, I know, right? You see her?
Her face is everything.
I'm shocked.
I see. When we go back and watch this, I wish we could edit it and like you could clip it, like slow it down and watch her face just fucking distort.
I say save that frame. It's really
Right.
save that one. But yeah, so I mean, I didn't deal with him that much longer after though.
Why?
Cause
It was a turn off.
it ended up being a turnoff later because it's like you really is gay. Like it ain't even about me. You really are fucking with a female because you are
You're
scared to. There you go.
You need a
You're
beard.
scared to tell somebody you really fuck around with. Fuck
You couldn't
around.
wait to say your little lingo that you knew. That's how she knew that word, but she had that a beard.
I thought she would like it because it's like a dominating thing on a man. You know what I'm saying? It's like dominating a man.
I guess the only upside is the possibility of having a threesome is increased. You know, he's more open. He's more open to having a threesome with another guy because
all of that.
He wants some
So-
ass guy. That's why. Oh wow! But who?
Is the 5 minutes up?
Yeah,
It's a long 5.
like 30 seconds left.
What type of threesome is that? Would you be cool with a threesome like that?
Yes, brother husbands. What do you?
I mean, I don't really want my brother husbands fucking each other.
I don't
I'm cool.
either. I don't want to fuck
cool
with
if
each
I could
other.
just get you not doing that.
That type of shit.
If I can get you not fucking each other, that'd be cool.
I don't want to fucking each other.
Exactly.
I don't want to fucking each other, but I want them to not
Be
be
able to be in
uncomfortable.
here with me,
Right?
both of
Exactly.
y'all.
Yeah. Okay. It's just because they comfortable with
I mean,
doing that. If they wanted each other at one point, how cool would you be with that? If you know that. Could one of them be bisexual? Like the one of them, he just fucking them because he know.
No, I want
Fucking
them
him?
fucking each other.
I said fucking him. I really don't
I don't want them
to do
fucking each other,
I really don't
friend.
want to do it.
Would
now.
you
I want
be cool
them-
with that
But
type
I
of
want
threesome
somebody.
with a bisexual.
I would rather.
That's how we started this conversation.
I
Was
would rather
would you have a
penetration.
bisexual? Would you have a threesome with a bisexual man? That's what I asked you,
Mhm.
and you said,
She said-
"Would I? I already have." And then we dipped off into a whole adventure with her, and now we're bringing it right back.
Bring it back. Bring it back. And
I
not the
said I
water.
would
You would?
do it, but I was told that it's not what it looked like. Like it's the whole
What the fuck? It's whatever you want it to look like.
one, two men, two booty holes. You gotta
You
deal
ain't gotta see
with
two
the
booty holes. Two booty hole smells, bitch. It's gonna be so much shit going on in there. I thought one y'all
That's
need to
your
wash your ass.
hold on. That's your concern, bitch. Your main concern is the smell of booty holes. It's a one booty hole maximum in her sexual experiences.
I don't want to
One at a time, that's correct. One at a time.
I'm done with the she shed for the
Want me
day.
to put that in my mouth?
I'm done with the she shed for the day.
You're not saying they fucking each other. Stop making them do this.
What? I don't want to
Either
be
way,
here. I don't want to be
y'all
here
said it's a
anymore.
train. Y'all said it's a train if it was the other
Okay,
way.
what if one is fucking you?
I
the
never
other one's
said it
in
was
your
a
pussy?
train.
Now what?
Is this still not a train?
No,
One is-
I feel like a train
You have
is
to be
a
penetrated twice.
circle of men going, like you go, and then after he get done, another nigga, and then he
Tagging
get done,
them in.
another nigga. Like that's a
Gang bang.
So a
train.
threesome is just okay.
3 people there.
3 people
Three
present
people.
and accounted for.
Everybody that can fool. Preferably.
It's the end of the show.
Well, either way, we're gonna get back with
We
you
always
guys.
get on sex. Like
We
I'm
love
just
sex.
getting some.
That's what happens when you don't have topics planned
Yeah.
or segments planned. But hey,
Yeah. But we do thank y'all so much for tuning into this shit.
we hope y'all learned something tonight.
Don't learn nothing about me. If you learn shit, don't learn shit. Don't learn shit. Thank y'all. See y'all next week. Maybe. I don't
Find
know.
out who that was too.
I don't even know.
He's stupid.
I forgot every